I remember I was in like third grade. My dad was coaching at a local high school, and it was like all just randomly started at once. Everybody was saying it, and
You didn't like technically grow up with them, like listening.
yeah, no,
So, Mike, the other night to kind of really get involved and make a contribution, how'd that feel for you? I know you've been kind of patient waiting your turn.
it was great. Overall, even more than my, own little part in the game, man. It just was great to be a part of. Just being with a group of guys who was competing to the end. The atmosphere on the sideline, in the stadium, man. It was an honor to be a part, man. I think that was one of my favorite games, even though we didn't end up the way we wanted. Just being with a team that was battling through, the adversity throughout the game, man. It's bigger than my role. Everything I did in the game and everything that's happened so far up to this season, man. It was just, fun to be a part of. So, I'm happy. But I feel like even if I, didn't get as many opportunities as I want, you know, like maybe weeks past, I still like, regardless, I would have had a great time like I did Saturday.
I know that there's been a lot of talk about trying to get you to play inside and learn to be more physical. Was this just a case of just letting you utilize your speed and your quickness and go after the ball a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Like the whole thing was when I came in here, learning and, learning how to play the box and playing the box has been something, that, I've had to work on. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better of that throughout the season. I feel like I can go out there and can do it at a high level. But, at this point, we got some guys hurt and, they need somebody to step in. And so I feel like, just with the things we put in place within the scheme last week, I have a lot of abilities that kind of cater to, that type of, defense we were planning on playing. And so I think that was just the opportunity and, what they needed me to be. And so I went out there and did it
Mike,
the best I could.
that game feel? I mean, did you guys feel like you were in control of it? Feel like it was yours to win? Because Coach said yesterday, especially after looking at the film, you guys were obviously the better team in his mind. I mean, did you guys feel that all the way first quarter to all zeros at the end?
Absolutely. And I think that started with our approach going into the bye week. You know, there wasn't a second of doubt in my mind, even coming in Monday. You wouldn't want to come to a week with the mindset of, we're going to see how this happens or not. Every week you got to go in thinking, well, I don't care who we're facing. This is a faceless opponent. We play our best football. We're going to win the game. And from the beginning of the bye week until the end of the game, I feel like we, kind of somewhat controlled our destiny. And we tried to do everything we could. Came up short, but just like life, sometimes go to your way. But absolutely, I feel like we had the right mindset. Coming into the week, coming into the game, coming in second half, and finishing.
How do you get motivated after a big game like that? Because it's very easy to get really, really up.
hmm
An opponent that's not as high caliber as Alabama have a little bit of a lull. Or
hmm
anything different to keep that intensity going into Arkansas?
I don't really think you have to do anything different. I feel like it all begins with your approach, coming into every game. Like I just mentioned, at least for myself, I try to play against faceless opponents. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. It's a standard of how you're going to play. Regardless who's on the other side, regardless who's wearing the other jersey. If we play this standard, we're going to achieve the goals that we want to achieve and play the way that we want to play. And so I feel like when you approach it with that mindset, it's not really you got to get up for games. You just try to play at that constant level.
Where do you see this linebacking group? It's probably, I think, one of the most improved units on this defense from the beginning of the year. What do you see, Coach, especially after a game like Alabama?
Man, I think this is one of the most talented groups of guys I've ever been around. I've been playing college football for 4 years, been around a lot of really good players, and just maturity, heart, fearlessness. Man, I feel like we've got it all, and we're somewhat down in our numbers right now. I know there's a lot of other guys that can contribute and also do contribute to that mindset within the group, but I would say especially with Micah and Damone and young Greg, them guys approach every game with the mindset, that I think is perfect for a team, that's trying to, go in every Saturday and win the game regardless who you're playing against. All them guys are great leaders, always leading from the front type of guys, and I'm excited to see how we finish out these last 4 games. I feel like we're going to continue to build off of this past weekend.
How important is it to recreate the same effort that you just had against Alabama? Against Arkansas?
I think it's definitely important. You don't want to just get up for the big games. Like I said, you play to a standard regardless. But it was a lot of energy on the sideline throughout the game. And I felt like that helped us. When things didn't go our way, we were able to turn some momentum quickly. And just being able to keep the foot on the gas. In that aspect, you want to play tough defense every week. And so yeah, it's definitely important.
You talk about that sideline. We saw an animated Coach O.
Mm-hmm.
On that sideline. Like, do you guys see that and thinking, okay, here's a guy with nothing to lose. He's
Mm-hmm.
carefree. Like, let's play like that. Is that trickling down? Do you guys feel that same way now?
I absolutely feel that way. What's there to lose? I don't care who we playing against. My mindset is we finna try to go out there and win regardless. I don't care. It's not gonna hurt me if we miss a fake punt on 4th down. On the road. You might as well shoot your shot. If you hit, you hit.
I'm looking at your bio here. It says you're only a sophomore.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm a sophomore. I'm on my 4th year of college. I'm a graduate. I graduated in 3. I got my COVID year. I redshirted my first year. So technically, if you want to look into that deep, I'm really a sophomore. But in my mind, I'm a senior with more time.
Do you think you'll play next year?
I haven't even, thought about that, man. I'm just trying to focus on where my feet are right now.
What would a bowl game mean to you?
That's super important, man. We're dwindling down on this season, man, and I'm just trying to enjoy every moment I can with these guys, man. It's really been a lot of fun, and things might have not went the way that I thought they were gonna go early, but I'm glad to be where I'm at 100%. Like I said, like Damone, Micah, man, all them guys, Coach Beck, man, I love playing with them dudes, man. Like this Saturday was might have been my funnest game I've had since I've been in college, and I've played in national championships, played in playoff games, won multiple conference championships, and this road game, on a team where, we may not have achieved all the goals we had coming into the season. This is my funnest game. And so I'm trying to live it all up as much as I can. This has been such a fun year, and you want everything to go your way. But, just the way that we've battled through adversity, and, even these tough times, they've brought us together even more closer as a group, man. And so I'm trying to hold on to these moments as much as I can.
You were at Clemson, obviously, a power. You come here. Coach Baker, just being around his coaching, what can you tell us about his coaching? How has he improved you and the other guys?
He has opened my mind up, to a completely different style of play. Like I said, I played, a different role, and I've had to come in and learn. And just like the way he's able to present me the stuff that I needed to learn, I feel like I'm way ahead of where I, should have been, and got ahead pretty earlier, too. Like I said, I feel like I could go out there and compete now at any of our linebacker positions and go compete at the highest level if I needed to. He's a great coach. He really takes the time out to really teach things. I think he does an amazing job with our drills during individual, to get us ready for Saturday. And, great coach, great person, man. Just a great leader to have in front of our whole group, man. He's a great dude.
You said you're having a lot of fun. You're having more fun than you did at Clemson. Because y'all had fun at Clemson.
We did have fun. This Saturday was for sure more fun. Like I said, I think it was the funnest game I've ever been in. But yeah, it's been really fun. I don't know if you can really compare it, when that is fun.
Is it a different type of fun? What you're saying?
Yeah, I would say it is somewhat a different type of fun. When you come from a school like that, I was there 3 years with my best friends that, I've known since like freshman, sophomore year of high school. I've known Damone, Micah, those guys since like March, you know. And so it is different. You know, you don't have a lot of the long-lasting bonds, but I think the adversity and just going through the challenge, man, it's just a different type of bond, you know. And so it's just something I've been clinging to, man. I just like going out and just practicing and playing with these dudes.
And this defense too, like Mississippi State put in a defense, 3 or 4 days before, stifle them, put in a ton of new stuff against Alabama, stifle them. What is it about this group that you guys pick things up so quick? You're able to implement them
Yeah.
in a really short period of time to do it successfully.
I don't even know really how to even like say how we do that, you know. That was kind of like our thing at Clemson too, you know. You might get something completely crazy on Monday. Wednesday, it better be ready to go. But we just got a lot of guys who are able to adjust and, go do their job on Saturday. You know, they do a great job throughout practice of making sure we get all the reps we need and getting a great look at, the things we're going to see on Saturday. And, guys are just stepping up to the plate, taking on the challenge and doing what we need to do.
There's some, there's some great venues in the ACC. Probably the one that you played out might be the best. But as far as going on the road, was going to Alabama, was that kind of the difference? Like as far as the intensity of the, going into somebody else's house and that atmosphere and stuff, is that was kind of different with the SEC?
I'm going to go ahead and say this and put this on the record. All SEC venues are different. Clemson is top tier, but from Mississippi State to Kentucky to Ole Miss, Alabama, like every week I'm like, yo, this is crazy. What the world? Yeah, no, it's been awesome, man. It's been a heck of a year. I've enjoyed it.
You have been to Florida or Auburn? Okay.
No, yeah, I haven't been, either one of them either. I know there's a lot more to see, but I have been, mind blown going to some of these stadiums. Oh, yeah. Thank you.